What's going on, everyone? Resale Rabbit here. It's time for a warehouse sale. Running out of time. This is part 1, by the way. It's time to set up. Forgot one. Don't forget this. I'm really out of breath. Ben's gonna be so pissed when he has to put all this back. Has this joke run its course yet? Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm out of breath. There's stuff everywhere. Ben's gonna have to clean that up. So, look how much space we have. I need to work out more. It's also very bright in there. I violated a whole bunch of OSHA rules by climbing on the very top of the ladder and changing the light bulbs. Holy crap. Let me catch my breath. So earlier today, I sliced my finger open. It was pretty bad. Never seen that much blood come out of me at once. Fingers bleed a lot, but this one I must have hit an artery or something. And Christiana really wanted me to go to the hospital because she was worried that I would die. And she said, if you get dizzy, you absolutely need to go. I'm very dizzy right now. But that may be outside circumstances. All right. I'm just gonna lay here for a minute. Mitch will find me on Monday. So it looks a little different than it normally does. Wow, I am really dizzy when we normally set up, because we're actually, normally we would be done, this would be the last auction, which is Tuesday or Wednesday's pickup. This is the train auction, by the way. I don't know if I'll have done a video. Yeah, I think the last video you guys see, I'll be telling you what this all sells for, but that's gonna be filmed after this, when this is all sold. So I don't know what it's gonna sell for. Maybe $10,000. Maybe less, probably less. But anyways, this should be the last auction, but we're doing one more, and pickups on this auction are going to be the day before the sale starts. So we're gonna close the auction here. We're gonna close up shop at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday. We're gonna open up shop over here at 8 a.m. the very next day. So once this disappears, we can get more shelves in, and then when this disappears, hopefully this is only gonna be on these shelves and I can just load up special buy stuff that's already pre-priced, tagged, and in the system. That shouldn't be too bad. But this allows us to get a little ahead by starting to set up before this is all taken down. Don't worry, during the sale, all of this will be gone and sales tables will be here. So back here, I'll be using this for the ads. A lot of tools. This is a Facebook Marketplace find. And I was supposed to buy a storage unit from this guy of all of his stuff. A lot of vintage stuff. He showed it to me. There's a giant vintage Coca-Cola sign. And I was so excited to show you guys. I thought it was gonna be the best storage unit I've ever bought before I bought that one. And he just kind of ghosted me. I've messaged him on Facebook, which is where, Marketplace, where I first talked to him. I texted him, I called him, left voicemails, nothing. So I don't know what the deal is. But we had settled on $2,000 and I figured that was, anyways. So, and he's the one who told me the number. So we've got the tools that I think is gonna do really well. I don't remember what I paid for the tools. $600 for all of them maybe. And there was a bunch that I put on eBay, a bunch that I ran through the auction. I may have even made a profit by this point. We got these, I bought these at Goodwill. Not a lot of liquidation so far. It just was a bad buy. They are profitable on eBay, but this is just gonna be awful to ship. And I don't have a box that size. So we're just gonna let them go in the sale. We're starting some toy tables here. We've got these LED party packs. It's 13 jelly rings, 5 shutter glasses, and 32 finger lights. And then over here, we've got some electronics, some health and beauty over here. Typically, this stuff doesn't do great, but it's all, I mean, this was $31.99 originally. Whether or not it'll sell on $10 a day, I don't know. Dates are all over the place. Some of this stuff is well in date. This is December. This one, I think, was even further out, 2026. Those are the only ones that I looked at. So this will be expired the day after we open. What's this? This is, wow, that's been expired for a few months now. Shampoo, sometimes shampoo has expiration dates. This one does 11 of 24. Pregnancy tests. Oh, those are good for a long time, 2027. This, I'm assuming, is expired or very short dated, because usually I put these on eBay. Yeah, 1 of 25. 1 a day men's. There it is. 3 of 2025, so shortly after the sale ends. These, well, it's not on here anymore. The plastic that I was in said it was 14 karat gold. It's not. They are not gold. At best, maybe they're like silver plated or like plated with white gold. I'm not sure. We've got some coffee, some pet food over here. Finally getting rid of the sardines. Oh, a couple of new things. I forgot, I showed this on Patreon. We got my outrageously expensive Town of Ashwaubenon flag. This cost me like 200 or 250 bucks. And then back here, there's a lot of glare. Hold on. Much better. The camera lenses on this phone smudge so easily. Brown County Sheriff's Department. These are just hung up with magnets. Little magnetic hooks. I've got more hooks coming because I have more stuff to hang up there. I think that's all that's new since the last time I showed stuff here on YouTube. Oh, no, it's not. I don't even think I showed this on Patreon. I got my Shopco clock. I've been trying to get one of these for a long time, ever since they closed. The stores that had them, I think, only had one, and not every store had one. So I posted on Facebook, and someone offered to give me theirs. And so I gave them 20 bucks for it. I said, I'm not just going to take it for free. I'm going to at least buy you lunch. Those were up there before, so that's it for the signs. There's a license plate hanging up. I don't know why that's hanging up. I didn't do that. It was probably Mitch. So, GM here. We've got some bike locks, light, some underwear, MTV socks. These socks, believe it or not, these socks used to play music. We've got, oh, I found this at Goodwill. I'm pretty sure I took the tag off, yeah. I'm pretty sure these are $1.99 at Goodwill. It's got a $9 clearance tag. It is Milwaukee Brewers, so maybe it'll sell. This is going to be an interesting sale. I am just dragging this on to procrastinate because I have more work to do. But we got a Walgreens load, and it was terrible. I spent like 16 grand on it. And very heavy in Halloween and very heavy in Halloween candy. And I had a buyer ready to take most of the candy. I would have saved, a handful of boxes of it for the sale because candy will do well. But the difference between an awful product and an amazing product, I always say this, is volume. You get too much of something and it's no longer a good product. So anyways, buyer ready at $1.50 per bag, which is really cheap. And then after I spent like a week counting out 4,000 bags of candy, he backed out and offered me $3 grand for all of it, and I said no. But all of this is the candy that I was going to sell him, and this is the candy that I was keeping. This is the candy that I had decided I want to keep for the sale. Don't worry, I had like 7 bags of candy on my desk that I was eating, but I was keeping this for the sale. And this is what was just left over. I can't stack those pallets any higher, and it's not worthwhile to make another pallet. So all sorts of different stuff here. There's like the good stuff here. There's also kind of the mixed bags, but that's Haribo, I guess. There's some where it's, here we go, mixed bags, but they have Halloween themes on them. And then there's some that are just, this might be one of them, Halloween candy, Witch's Brew. Apparently these were big on TikTok. I sold one on eBay, but there's that. And then, of course, he got some of this good stuff, too, where it's not Halloween branded. But he backed out, so I've got that. I also have like 6 pallets of candy corn here that I need to do something with. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's probably, looks like some of the stuff got tossed on. It's probably just going to end up in the dumpster because we can't even sell a box this big of candy corn for $5. Nobody wants candy corn. We'll put some out. Maybe we'll sell 5 to 10 bags over the course of the sale. But beyond that, I've done 5 for $1. I've done a whole box like that for $5 and it just doesn't go. I've never been able to sell candy corn. That stuff is terrible. I don't know why they still make it.
Smooth transition. I had an epiphany. I don't think they make candy corn anymore. I think all of the candy corn that we sell in all of the stores worldwide was made during World War II, and it's just extra. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, that's it. So, anyways, back to the video.
Who's buying it? So anyways, that's fun. And then back here, all of these pallets, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 maybe? Yeah, 8 pallets. This is all Halloween stuff. And, you know, some of it's, oh, he put candy back here. Looks like just the Pez. Some of it's pretty decent Halloween stuff. I mean, it's Walgreens, so you're not gonna find anything too spectacular, but we've got skeletons. I was thinking about keeping all of the skeletons and just hanging them around the walls, the ceiling, make it look like they're flying. But anyways, so this is gonna be great in 6 months. Not so great now. So that had me pretty nervous because the Walgreens, I was really hoping it would help boost the sales because they haven't been that great lately. Normally Walgreens is a lot of toothpaste, shampoo, deodorant, Ziploc bags, stuff like that. We got some of that, but very little. So that sucks. But I've got another truck coming. It's going to be another Amazon high piece count, which is decent. We're not going to have much for special buy. I got a buddy who does Sam's Club, and I was thinking about driving to his warehouse and just buying some off of him. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that before the sale. So, because he's a few hours away. And I mean, the sale is coming very quickly. And we may be doing an estate sale before then, which is going to take him more time. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. We've got a little bit of special buy, not much. Nothing of high quality. So what makes it weird is we're going to have winter stuff like space heaters, but the stuff that we've been saving for summer, the special buy, we're going to start pushing that through already. And it's March. It was like -4 the other day when I was clearing out those storage units. It's like summer weather right now, though. It's in the 40s. So anyways, I'm going to finish putting this pallet on the tables. Or maybe not, because it's mostly tools and I don't have room for another table here. I'll figure something out. And then I'm going to get out of here. But I will keep taking you along as we get this set up over the next week and a half. Or 2.5 weeks, I think. We've got a lot more time than normal. But I figured I've got about 6 working days here, and that includes today before the sale. Because there are, 7 price points in 8 days, I think, or 8 price points in 9 days, something like that. We always double up a day. This time we're doubling up a $2 a day. So the price will start at 10 and drop to 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and then another day of 2, and then $1 day, and then bag day to clear it all out. So that's where we're at so far. All right, I'm back after essentially missing the last couple of days. We were doing an off-site auction in a state a little bit out of town, but we've got trains gone, mostly. Tables set up, time to finish setting this place up. All right, so we're making some progress. I filled in this table with the rest of the tools. Some nice little sets in here that I think will do pretty well. I think this will clear out very quickly. I do have a few more boxes of tools, but it's really low dollar stuff that we'll probably put out on $3 a day. So after the first day, I'd imagine this is going to be mostly gone. Some of this stuff, like the little rubber mallets and maybe this thing, bit of a stretch, but I feel like they're worth 10. I feel like you'd probably spend 12, 15 bucks on that in the store. So maybe they'll go, maybe they won't. This probably shouldn't have gone out, but whatever. So we'll probably be able to condense this down to like one table and then fill this in with more stuff after the first day. I filled this in from an Amazon pallet. Ben filled that up with $10 a day stuff on an Amazon, from the Amazon pallets. Automatic cat laser toy, Taylor Swift blankets, grow your own mushroom kit. So a bunch of stuff here. There are 3 of these. I think they're candle warmers. Buffalo Bills mug. I know we saw a whole bunch of these on one of the pallets, so that might get moved where it can stack better. Over here, some toys. I'm pretty sure this is Pokemon. I'm reaching here, but I think this is Mew or Mewtwo from Pokemon. But in any event, those I think should do well. They're made to look like neon lights, but this is how they make them now. It's like a latex or silicone probably that goes through there with LEDs behind it. Some more odds and ends, some toys. A lot of this was already out. Filled in a little bit over here, just a couple little things, like this off-brand Apple Pencil, these range extenders. There was a 320 gig hard drive in here. Mitch needed one, so I just gave it to him. So that, I don't remember if you guys saw that earlier. Basically here from the end of the table, we extended over, so only a couple of items. And I don't think I touched this. I added a couple of Taylor Swift mugs. I think that's about it. So, and then a few things under the tables. I think this is a heated garden hose because it's a hose and it's got a plug on it. I'm not really investigating it too closely. RV drinking water hose. So yeah, it probably is heated. I don't know. I'm sure those are probably expensive, but in the auction, you know, if we were to auction this off, we'd probably get 10, 15 bucks. I think it might be something that would draw people here. They come here for that and they buy 6 other things. It's worth it. I also found this on the bottom of the pallet. Now, Ben wouldn't just throw this on a $10 a day pallet. So my guess is it fell off of one. It kind of matches these Taylor Swift mugs, but they were from a different pallet. It's exactly the same, but that's a common mug that they would print on. I don't recall seeing any other mugs except for this Bills one, and it wouldn't go on that. So I just have this set aside for now. You may remember I pulled these from eBay a while ago when they weren't selling, so I put those out. This, I think, fits with the tool area rather than with the general merchandise. Big packs of bungee cords. Something leaked on them, though. But they are decent-sized packs here. I think they'll still go for 10. You also put a bunch of shoes. These are all boxed shoes. Generally, the shoes we get from Amazon are like these high heels. This is actually pretty modest. A lot of them are like the super high heels. And they just don't do so well. I'm not sure how I'm going to display those or if I'm going to do it this soon. This is all the ones that are not boxed. And, you know, we get like these Hello Kitty sandals. I think these will do well. We get a whole bunch of these like athletic shoes. They're just cheap off-brand ones, but they feel like decent quality for what they are. You know, you got this one. These ones aren't that great though. They're just so-so. It's such a weird branding. They're not sorted by size or anything. You'd probably go and spend 20 bucks on a pair like this at Walmart or Dollar General or a place like that. So 10 bucks is a good deal, although we don't really sell these all that well. But I figure instead of taking up table space, we'll just put this out. Because we are going to be so light on special buy, you know, most of it's going to be contained on here. I'm going to try and stretch it out past here. Like these will be here. The shampoos we'll do at $1 each. I'm sure we'll have some other things that we can put out here. We're going to do the rest of the greeting cards. The greeting cards did very well. They're the nicer Hallmark, you know, $3, $5, $6 cards. We were selling them for like $4 for $1. I don't know, a year ago maybe. And they did really well, but we had so many of them and we started later in the sale. So we're just gonna do them the whole sale. I kept saying, well, the next sale we'll put the rest of them in there. The next sale, but we've never had space. Now we're definitely gonna have space. And then this wall, because we've got so much of this Amazon stuff, at least for now, I think I'm just gonna run tables along this wall and just fill in more Amazon mixed GM because we're already starting to run out of space here. Now, a nice thing is $7 and $6 a day have historically been tough for us, and even $5, because We sort for $10 a day and then $5 a day. So we don't have stuff for 7 or 6. So the $5 a day stuff starts going out at 6, some of it even at 7. And then we don't have anything for 5, and it's always been a problem. I think this is gonna help. We've got all of this Amazon product. I'm not sure I even showed you yet. I'm planning on filming an Amazon video, but I'm so short on time, that might not happen. I started filming it. So here's, I think 12 or 13, then we got more over there. Whole bunch of stuff from Amazon. This cost me $9,400, and then another $2,500 to ship it. Just all sorts of stuff. And Ben already started going through it. I don't know his organization system, what this pile is. It looks like a lot of good $10 stuff. In fact, this will probably go on eBay. Maybe this is an eBay pile. Doesn't look like it should be, but I don't know his sorting method, so I'm just gonna leave that alone and dig in here. We got a lot of random weird shirts on this one. I think what we'll do is just basically fill a bin and let people pick through them on like $3 a day. So anyways, we'll have a lot of good stuff, I think, for those first few days. Stuff that we might put out on 10, but screw it, we'll put it out on 7. Oh, this is a nicer range extender than the other one that's out there. You know, something like this too. This could go at any time. I could see someone paying 10 bucks for this. I could see it not selling. But anyways, we're gonna be pretty good on regular inventory. Now for special buy, we've got nothing. This sale is a Walgreens load, which was awful. We got hammered with Halloween and with candy. And it was an Amazon load. That's it. You know, the last sale we had a Sam's load that had a lot of bigger stuff. Amazon might have a few special buy type items, you know. In fact, when I was pulling it, I think up here, one of these pallets had like a pet vacuum and just an off-brand Amazon one right there. So that'll be, we've sold those before in the sale. A special buy, it should go for 30 or 40 bucks. So there'll be a few things like that for special buy, but not much else. So we really just have like this pallet here is gonna be special buy. This is stuff that we just didn't get to in previous sales. This is the greeting cards. I'm not gonna do anything with this pallet of books, so I think I'm gonna put this out $1 each and see how many we can sell. I'm gonna put the Play-Doh out again, even though it was in the last sale. I don't like doing that. We're just gonna do like $5 a box, see if that moves them. We've got some bigger stuff here that can take up wall space. These are actually going to go on eBay. They were selling for like 300 bucks, so I'm not going to bother trying to do that in the sale. What else for special buy? We've got a few things over here, some deck boxes, a DeWalt pressure washer. I was planning on saving these for the summer sale, but we just need stuff in there for special buy. Over here, the top of this pallet is space heaters, so I'm gonna test these and get these. These will be on the shelf. And then the bottom is all tire chains. We'll probably do like 10 bucks a piece special buy. And we can just drop the pallet out there for that. So that's kind of the plan. Not a great plan for special buy. Oh, we got this salt here, that pallet will go out. So not a great plan for special buy, but we've got some stuff that we can put out. I wish I knew this printer was here when I bought my new printer. That one probably would have been just fine. Anyways, that's how organized we are. That's kind of the plan here. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. Oh, I didn't show the video on this yet. Or maybe I did. It's not done filming, and I don't know when it's gonna be done filming, but I got all of these at Party City. They're closing. And worked a deal, 500 pieces between these and these. Retail is 7. We're just gonna special buy them at 2. I paid 50 bucks for all of them. And then that also came with 300 of these, but they're just individual. They are reusable cups, but they're just a little plastic. I don't know, maybe we'll put them out on $1 day, see if a few of them sell. I was thinking maybe we do 10 for $1 or just auction the whole box. I'm undecided. So this video may be a spoiler of other videos to come. Oh well, you're gonna see it sell anyways in the sale. But anyways, that video, we're waiting for Party City to be ready for us to clear out the store, which honestly might not happen because we're getting really close to the sale and I've got like no time here. So I've got no time before the sale. During the sale probably isn't gonna happen unless it happens to fall on the Monday or Tuesday that we're closed. So I may not get Party City. So the clips that I filmed of that may end up just on another random video. On an unrelated note, someone just called to pay for their card was declined on a couple of the trains they bought, and they're shipping. They're out of state. I don't understand why so many people are just okay with giving their credit card number over the phone. I will never do that. I don't care if I'm calling a small business or like a huge company that's well known. I'm not giving my credit card over the phone. He sent me an online form, which I'm kind of glad they're willing to, because the way our software, and I don't like this, is set up is there's no way to do it online after the auction's over. We have to type in the number, they read it to us. But it's funny how many people, their card was declined because their card was compromised. And so they had to cancel it. Wonder if there's a relation there somehow. Obviously, we take credit card security pretty seriously. We don't save the info. Although I did get one person, they put their credit card number in the address line. What? Anyways, that one, when we threw away their invoice or their receipt after shipping it, we shredded that one. We didn't just throw that one away. But I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to working on the sale. All right, I got a cart of stuff going up now. And we've got another cart full going out. I love ChatGPT. They do all the math for me. So on eBay, I'm currently above standard. I lost top rated seller because some orders were late. Right here. 20 of 522 orders, or 3.83%. I need to be under 3%. So I asked ChatGPT, basically that, how do we get it under 3%? And ChatGPT did all the math and tells me I need 145 more orders on time to put to below 3%. So, assuming we're still good and stay at 100%, 145 orders will be a couple of weeks, I think. Got another cart going out. I'm pretty sure I got Cristiano this exact same thing for Christmas. This shirt has Tim written all over it. He would absolutely love this. And it's his size, so I'm sending it to him. Completely unprompted. I'm not even gonna put a note in it. I'm just gonna send it to him. Got another cart full coming out. I just realized Ben just moved $10 stuff up here. We got 2 pallets of $10 day right here that need to be brought up. So we're basically done with the center tables. Mixed GM through here. I still need to fill in the toys, some health and beauty, and some grocery and pet food up here. But these are more niche, so I'm waiting on those. The mixed GM runs are all full. So I'm gonna run tables along here. We'll also have some dump bins of stuff because we don't have all the hanging clothes we normally do. So we'll run some tables down here. Then we can continue to fill this with mixed GM. And as far as I know, this will all still be special buy, at least in the beginning of the sale. The front here, I'm tempted to just drop a couple of pallets and let people dig. So that means that can be set up later because Mitch is still working on an auction up here. So if I can have all of the center tables and this wall done today, that means Monday when I come in, by the way, today's Saturday. Monday when I come in, I can do this back wall and then price all the special buy that's ultimately gonna go on there. Tuesday, I can do, final setup, set up the register area and everything. And then Wednesday's auction pickup for this. So as this clears out, I should have everything all ready, and I'm gonna be probably spending most of the day shipping this. It's not all gonna get shipped, but I'm sure it's a lot of smalls. A decent amount of it will get shipped. So Wednesday I'll be doing that, and then towards the end of the day, all of the special buy that's going on here will already be price tagged in the system, so we just have to put it up here. Normally, we don't have an auction pickup the day before the sale starts. Normally, we've got an extra week, but we decided to stuff in another auction just because the sale does create a pretty big disruption for the auction side of the business because we missed 2 weeks of auctions, and that obviously is costly. So by doing it this way, we only miss 1 week of auctions, and we can plan ahead and have the last auction on the Toys R Us shelves. So all we need to do is throw the special buy on there. As long as I am caught up and have it all price tagged and in the system, it's not gonna take but 15 minutes to get it all on the shelves. So it's not that big of a deal. I need to get this cart up there too, except for these boots. I don't know why those are in there. This is all new product that came out of a storage unit. A little bit of a spoiler for you. That video will be coming up probably after the sale's over, because that one I'm waiting until it's all sold to actually, so I can, you know, say this is how much I made at the end of the video. So you'll see that video from when you see this one, probably a couple of weeks. I guess I can give you a little teaser. I also bought 5 more storage units. And that's another one where it's gonna be after the videos, or after it's all sold. I was hoping to get them both in the same auction, but those have not been fully sorted. And so that's gonna be kind of after all said and done, I think. I don't think I'm gonna have time to sort it beforehand. So I finally got these crates empty, and I was planning on hanging on to them. I figured they'd be nice for shipping, but I can use a Gaylord just as easily. It'll be not as sturdy. Like I could put plywood on top of here and actually have it nice and stackable. Can't do that with the Gaylord. Also, Gaylords are taller than this, but they just take up so much space. So I'll put them outside with a free thing on it. So here's the stuff that came out of that storage unit. It's 30 items that I'm pretty confident will sell on $10 a day. And then a handful of items like this, this scarf, this bag, that bag, I think are the only other items that I didn't count that I'm not sure they will sell on $10 a day. But some of this, you know, nice set of bowls here, plate set. This is the egg cooker that I really like. Mine's a different brand. It's like the one that makes all the small appliances. I don't remember what it is. These are holidays, so I may pull those after $10 a day for Christmas. Cast iron pans here. These were in boxes, but the boxes are a little messed up. So I think they sell, and you can't really see what they are on the box. So I'm gonna try and keep track of all of this stuff for the purpose of the storage unit video, so we can log how much we made off of it. We also got a bunch of blinds. This is what was in those crates. It's been sitting here forever, so we're finally getting rid of these. And then in addition to all of this, in the storage unit was also this Packers Jenga, or tabletop stackers, because Jenga is a brand name. I'm sure that'll sell on $10 a day too. So actually 31 $10 confident items. And then however many I said that aren't. Like these two I'm not even gonna have out on $10 a day. I'm just gonna pull those. This is nice. It's got a high dollar price tag, but it's kind of dirty. It's got like leaves and stuff stuck to it. I think it's poor presentation. For $10 a day, we'll save that for like 3 or 5. But some decent stuff in here. There's one thing in here that I saw that I was tempted to hang on to, and I don't remember what it was, but it's not important. So maybe it was the Jenga game. I feel like I would remember that. Also, anybody who uses cast iron, you know why there are holes in the bottom of this? It just says it's a cast iron skillet. I don't think you want that on your stove. So we got this one emptied out. As of now, the center tables are basically done. And then we've got some good progress on the side tables, Squishmallows, shoes. I put a table in between these because if I didn't, that will fill up with Squishmallows if I put them next to each other. We got a little bit of space on the side wall here. Health and beauty is almost full. Got a little corner here. Grocery, pet food, almost full. Got a little spot here. Toys is full. Toys are full. I don't know how you'd say that. The toy tables are full. The toy section is full. And I keep trying to stuff more. These I actually held back from the last sale to put on Walmart, but Walmart won't let me sell them, so people will get a good deal here on $10 a day. But we're getting looking pretty good, so I think I'm gonna call it here. And then Monday, when I come in, I'll do this last little bit and try and get the back wall done. And then Tuesday, work on the special buy that's ultimately gonna go there. Today I cleared all the stuff out of here that doesn't need to be here. I filled in the back wall for special buy. This was already here. The shampoo we're doing $1 each. This was already here, $2 each. This is all of the greeting cards. Some of these boxes were out. I think that one, maybe that one, the ones that customers had organized. Seems like the greeting card customers are the best customers. But we're doing these for $1 again. They were a hit last time we had them. These books, I just listed it on eBay. We'll see if we sell some, but it's going for like 12 bucks. So I've got these $2 each. Weirdly, they're 37 on Amazon. We're doing the rest of these at $5 each. We had them at 15 in the last sale. We're doing these at $25 each. We had them at $45 in the last sale. And then these, undecided on how I'm gonna price them yet, but that is the back wall. So basically I got the back wall done today. I got a whole bunch of stuff cleared out of here, you know, extra tables, boxes, pallets, stuff like that. And I got a whole bunch of trash and stuff taken out. So that's where I'm gonna leave it today. And then tomorrow, the goal is the stuff that's going on that special buy shelf. I need to have it all price tested in the system for tomorrow. That's my goal tomorrow. And then we're basically ready. A couple little piddly things like setting up the registers, filling in this last little bit of tables, and wheeling the 2 pallets up front where Mitch is working. And that can be done Wednesday. And we're ready. I'm feeling pretty good right now. All right, it is Tuesday. We are just about ready. All of this is special buy that is priced, tested. It's in the system. It's only here because we don't have use of the shelves yet. But that means as this gets picked up tomorrow, because this auction ends tonight, we can start putting this stuff up there. This is pretty much it for special buy. We didn't really get much for special buy this time around, so it's mostly stuff that's been sitting around here, so it's not the exciting stuff. The best item we've probably got is this Ninja Foodie, which is brand new, but it was resealed and I never got around testing it in the last sale, so I think we're gonna have pretty low special buy sales this time around. I mean, this will make up for it. At $2 each, that's $1,000 for not just these, all of the ones that we have. I feel like those will go pretty well. There's probably a couple $100. There's probably a few $100 in here. I think we did 300 or 400 last time we had cards. I have no idea if these are gonna sell. If these sell, I mean, we're at $5 each. That might be 1,000. I didn't do the math. It could be 400. I have no idea. Here at $25 each, I mean, there's 100, there's 100, 300, about $450 here. So normally we do about 10 to 15,000 in special buy. We're not gonna do that here, but with what we have and then all this, maybe we do 4,000 or 5,000. I started filling in this area here with stuff that we've been pulling out of the back. This is a good deal. This is about $30 on eBay. It's got a low sell-through rate and, you know, $30 after shipping and fees. I'm not too far off from the $10 we're getting here. I got a little bit of space yet here, but we're pretty much all filled up. This area I've decided is just gonna be 2 pallets. I'm not gonna say they're unsorted pallets, but they're just gonna be full Amazon pallets. We're pulling some of the really high dollar stuff out. The idea is the customers can dig through it, but it will also allow us to stock from there. You know, if me and Ben are in the back sorting and Mitch is up here by himself and has a lull, he can stock from there. Not everything in there's gonna be worth 10. We're pretty much saying they're mostly untouched because we're not going through with a fine-tooth comb. We're just pulling the obvious eBay stuff out, the obvious Amazon or auction stuff. You know, the really high dollar stuff. There's still gonna be some good deals in there. We did just have a customer drop off a couple things for the auction. This looks cool. Is this in here? I have no idea what this is worth, but I think this will be pretty exciting. We got Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. I'm sure this will go decent. I just bought this on DVD last Christmas for someone, and I spent like $90. But of course I bought it new. This is used. We got some Disney trading cards, some video games in here. It does not look like anything too exciting, maybe $20 worth of games. And then a mystery box back here, 45s. I was gonna guess it. This isn't gonna go for much. $10 maybe. But, you know, they drop off a lot of stuff. What this particular couple does, they go to the estate sales and they buy stuff at the estate sales or at Goodwill and they bring it here. I've actually bumped into them at estate sales quite a bit. I know if I walk in and they see me and they know, or I know if I walk in and I see them, or they walk in and they see me, there's probably not gonna be anything left. But anyways, they'll go to the estate sales and as soon as they buy it, they just bring it right here. They don't even bring it home. So it's kind of like my own personal shoppers. Works out well for them. They make money, we make money. It's a win-win. But anyways, so they don't bring a lot of stuff at a time. So it might take a couple of weeks for them to fill this shelf up. We're not gonna just put this in the auction, but it doesn't necessarily need to be a full shelf. I want it to be at least a couple $100 in value. And then down here, I don't know if I showed this, someone brought in their Star Wars Black Figures collection. I think he said he counted 140 of them, so we'll be auctioning those off soon. He said a couple of them have duplicates, but for the most part, they're all individual. It was his personal collection. This guy dropped off a bunch of stuff that he bought from us. It's not entirely, but these he bought from me. We got someone with cards here. We got someone cleaning out a barn, a whole bunch of vintage stuff. We've got a bunch of sports stuff. There's some really cool stuff in here, but I'm not gonna dig through it here and right now. This shelf and that shelf are part of this guy. This is a woman who mostly brings new stuff. I don't know if she's a clearance shopper or what. It's usually nothing too valuable, you know, cheap toys, stuff like this. So I don't know what the story is. Maybe she's a liquidation person. There's a lot of like new old stock that she brings in too. So I don't know, maybe she's cleaning out a hoarder house or something. She drops off every so often. This came out of a storage unit. Oh, spoiler, this storage unit hasn't actually been on video yet, so that's all I'm gonna show you. I think that's it for consignors right now. And then of course we've got the train stuff and the storage units and more coming in. We've got enough for, I think 8 weeks of auctions, if I remember correctly. That includes, I think, 2 train auctions. Technically, we've got enough for many more weeks, but this is trying not to flood the market on trains. So I just did a Facebook post. ChatGPT wrote it for me. I love using that to write marketing stuff. Anyways, I've been doing Facebook posts here and there on the page. I just did another one on the page, but this is the first one that I did on Facebook Marketplace. I also sent a text. We've got 221 people on the text list. So I sent a text out to all of them, reminding them of the sale starting on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The weather's gonna be really nice. It was like 61 degrees yesterday, which I really wish I wore shorts to work. It was like summer weather. It's like August. It has cooled off. It's still practically summer weather. I think we hit 40 today. But during the sale, we're gonna have another day in the 60s, low 60s, high 50s, and then the rest of it's in, between low 40s and mid 50s, which could hurt us. I know, bad weather hurts us. Good weather also hurts us, at least when the weather first gets nice. Good weather throughout the middle of summer, we're used to it. Good weather every day. We can go out, do whatever we want any day. The sale is today. But when it's the first nice weekend of the year, nobody wants to go shopping. They want to go out and do things. So good weather, bad. Bad weather, bad. We need average, mediocre weather. Like 30, 25 degrees, but sunny. That would be ideal for the sale this time of year.
Well, you can buy my beer for my gold head. Raise him up, and drink him down, drink him down. The closest I've come to ending up dead was the night that I punched Russell Crowe, the gladiator, in the head.
We got a new employee for the sale. His name is Tom.
Yep.
We're basically ready. Special buy. The poor selection we have is here. We've got a couple of auction people that didn't pick up. I'll move that to the back, fill in that area. And I think we're good to go. Oh, up here, I put 2 pallets so people can dig through these. The jacket I was wearing is here. I'd like to fill that space in a little bit. I also put another flag up there, City of Green Bay. Christiana found that for $10 on eBay. So this area was looking a little bare, so I filled it in. We've got hot hands, 2 for $1, Clorox wipes $1 each, work gloves $1 each, and then these up here. I filled in some candy here, and then this area was a little open, so I filled in a bunch of 3D printer filament. And with that, I think we're done. Over here, this microwave, It's like a $500-$600 microwave, but it's got a dent right on the front and it's missing the mounting hardware, so we're at $79.99. Also added this TV, which is brand new. The box is a little beat up, but inside is brand new. We took it out, we tested it. It's $500 retail. We're at $400, which for something like a TV, I feel like that's a pretty good discount. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, got signs up along here. I think we're ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was exhausting and stressful, but now the real stressful part begins tomorrow. So that's gonna be part 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you probably in a couple of days. I'm thinking part 2 will be launched somewhere in the midpoint of the sale. We'll see. Bye.